Hello, welcome. My name is Michelle Chambers. I am a real estate broker in Texas, a real estate agent in Alabama, a notary in Texas. I'm also a mortgage loan officer in all 50 states. But I'm here right now just to talk about credit. Are you in that state where you're saying, if I can just get my credit where it needs to be, then I'll be ready for home ownership? Or maybe you just want to get your credit to where it needs to be so that you'll be prepared for whatever may come up in your future so you'll be ready and good to go. Well, if that's the case, let's talk about it. You see on the screen it says 75 for all. Our mission is really helping those people become homeowners that are interested in at a rate of 75% home ownership for all. So if you happen to see that hashtag 75 for all, where you see this logo, you'll know what it's referring to. However, this credit repair program works for anybody. You do not have to be just trying to purchase a home. That's just mainly what we have it set up for because our goal is to have 1 million families in the next 5 years to become homeowners. If you look at this here, you can see why we're on a mission. Home ownership rate, it really has declined for generations. And you can see right now, as you look at this chart, the millennials, and right now, millennials are the least likely to own a home out of all of these groups. So we have our work cut out for us. And if you look at statistics, 25% to 40% of people need credit help before they're ready to purchase a home. So that's one of our main reasons for talking about credit, talking about home ownership. How do we start talking about this? Well, the inequality in the United States when it came to home ownership, you can look at the numbers there and see that the numbers are just not good. And so our co-founders saw the disparity in home ownership and they decided we're going to have a goal of 75% home ownership for all. So what are three barriers to owning a home? Well, look, I already started talking about credit. If you look there, you can see the average credit scores there. I really think some of those are a little bit high. But if you're thinking that my credit is not exactly where it needs to be, I do want to be a homeowner. I've got some good news for you. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. One of the other barriers is no cash flow. I've talked with people time and time again, and maybe they even have the right credit, but they don't have any money saved up. So there needs to be something in place so that you are saving money because nearly 60% of Americans, if there came an emergency in their family, a $500 emergency, they would not be able to take care of that $500 emergency. They're going to have to reach out to family members or friends or coworkers or somebody. So we definitely need to, which leads to the lack of financial literacy. We need to get that in place, learn about how to do our budgeting to keep everything in order. And like I mentioned, our vision is to help 1 million families to become homeowners in the next 5 years. And part of that is helping with credit. You see the first one there. We want to empower consumers with our AI credit repair program so that they can get in there, get things taken care of quickly so that we can get them into home ownership a lot quicker. And so we're excited about this platform. I just can't tell you how much. And look at this next thing here, the real cost of renting. Yeah, these numbers scare me. I don't even like really looking at them too long. My husband and I rented for years, and people have different reasons for why they rent. Ours was we wanted to be able to have that flexibility to just get up and move if we wanted to. That was what we were feeling at that time. And whether that was a good reason or not, that was our reason. So if you look here, the average, let's just go with 200, with $2,000. If the rent is $2,000 and you stay in that property for 1 year, you have given that landlord $24,000. Yes. And do you know that most people are going to stay in a rental more than 1 year because you're still unpacking it. You're still trying to get everything, pictures on the wall and getting your kids in the school system and all that thing. So you're probably going to be there more than 1 year. So if you're there 5 years, what? $120,000. You have helped your landlord either finish off paying for that house or helping them go on vacation, helping them with their putting their kids through college, whatever it may be. That's what you're helping at that point. And you can see after 15 years, $360,000. That's a whole house, y'all. That's a whole house. So let's do something about this. Let's turn this renting into home ownership. Your credit really does impact your ability to purchase a home, and it also impacts much more than that. If you have a low credit score, then of course you're going to have higher interest rates when you start trying to do things. If you have a high credit score, then you can have lower interest rates, which is fantastic. And you can see there on here some of the other things that affect you when it comes to compromised credit or your credit not being where it needs to be. It's hard to apply for an apartment. It's the high interest rates on loans and credit cards. And you can just see the list is go on and on. So let's work on the credit is what I'm trying to say. And I've got an awesome way to do that. We have an AI credit repair program that can help you dispute credit very quickly. If you've ever done Chat GPT, by the time you can finish asking it a question, it's already giving you answers. What we're talking about now, an AI credit repair program that can help get things done a lot faster because it's just quicker than the humans can do it. As a human, we're gonna sit there, we're gonna have to go through every last little thing. This is going to be able to do it in seconds and figure out what needs to be disputed. And you can see down at the bottom, 100 million consumers have low or no credit scores. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot of people. And 2 in 5 Americans say their credit scores have negatively impacted something in their past. If you're dealing with something, that credit's going to get there. It's going to get you. It's going to be right there. And you can see what our credit repair program can help with: foreclosures, auto loans, evictions, repossessions. So you can see those things that are there that we can help with. Let's get you plugged into this AI credit repair program. I'm just trying to tell you. And then if you look at this, let's look to see your behavior affects your credit score. And I know a lot of times maybe we know this and we just don't pay attention to it. Or maybe we never knew it. I know I didn't know it growing up. My parents just told me if you can't use a credit card and you don't have the money to pay that off, you need to leave that alone. If you don't have cash, basically, just don't even worry about using a credit card. That was my financial literacy that I was given growing up. So now let's look at what our credit score looks like because I had no idea that my credit was having this much impact on my life. And it really does. So the payment history there, that payment history you see, that is so important. It reflects your track record of making timely payments. So are you paying on time? You can get up to 100, 180 points taken off just for not paying on time. You wonder why my credit score is so low? That could be why. Or how many times have you not paid things on time? 35% of your credit score is made up of your payment history. And then the length of credit history, 15% is made up of that. Doing how long have you had that credit? Don't just say now I'm through with this particular thing. I'm just going to close my account. Don't do it. Keep that there. The length of history will help your credit score. And then you see new credit. New credit is good at times, just don't get it often. So it can help out, but try to limit some of that. And then the credit mix is also 10% of your credit score. And that has to do with credit cards, mortgages, installment loans, that kind of thing. So you need to have a credit mix. They can see that, wow, they can handle a lot of different type of situations. And then credit card utilization. This is the ratio of your current credit card balances to your credit limits. So if you have a $500 limit credit card, don't use all $500. Use 30% or less of that. It'd be best to use around 10%, but at least no more than 30% of that card. Don't try to go up to the limit. That makes a big difference. They say when they start looking at your credit, it seems like you are desperate because you're just using it all up or you've gone over the $500 limit that they allowed you to do that. So be very careful with your credit. It is important. And our AI technology with the credit repair, look at all this it has. Yeah, I am so excited about this platform. I already mentioned that it's AI, so it's going to be fast. You see the effortless import on there. There's not very much that you have to do to get this up and going. AI credit repair is doing most of the work for you. And I like the fact that the dispute letters are tailored to you. They're not just ones you can grab off the internet and I got this one, I got that one. No, they're going to be tailored to your situation because AI is taking a scan and looking at your whole credit report. And then time efficiency. So it's going to save you a lot of time. Most people, in about 5 to 7 minutes, you can have those letters sent out. It's fast. It's really fast. Could be faster than that. And then continuous monitoring 24/7. You have access to the platform. Log in anytime you want to see what's going on. It's not going to hurt your credit score. Get in there, look to see what's happening. It's going to be a countdown in the back office to let you know when you can expect your new scores coming in. It is a fantastic program. And it's a credit repair membership. So it's not just credit repair, it's credit repair and more. And you see that $1,500 over there. I'm thinking all this is really worth a lot more even than that. But we're not even asking you to pay that. Look at all the service benefits that you get. Of course, you get the advanced AI dispute technology. There's an opportunity for you to student loan debt solutions. Use that. You're going to have all three credit scores and report. A lot of times you get two or you get one, depending on what software you're looking at. And then health insurance. Cause health insurance, what? Yes, you can get health insurance through this membership. And then there's a will and trust involved. We don't like to talk about, when we're not going to be here anymore, but wouldn't it be nice to have this all set up so that your family is good to go? Wouldn't that be fantastic? They have that will and trust in place for them. And then there's access to credit building tools, and you can just see the list goes on and on. It's not just AI credit repair, that would be enough, but it's also all of these things that you see on the screen. So many benefits that you would get. So, what are we going to charge for that? $149.90. That's all. It's a one-time setup fee of $149.90. Come on now. And then it's $89.95 a month after that. And then if you decide, hey, I know some family members, some friends, some church members, some co-workers, and they need credit repair help, you get them on board and you get 5 of those, then you don't have to pay for your credit repair services. 5 is free. You get 5 people in and you don't even have to pay. There are several people getting their credit worked on right now. They're not paying anything because they got family members and friends involved as well. Why not include the whole family? Let's get some things done. So just wanted to share this with you. This is fantastic. $149. You would be amazed at the testimonials that we have from this. If you're interested, let me know. Send me a message. I'd be glad to send you a link to our Facebook testimonial page so you can see how so many people have been helped and they've been able to get that house or get that car, to not have to have those big down payments or deposits now when they're trying to get utilities turned on, those kind of things. So just let me know. This is the time. Don't wait. Go ahead and get started. And I've seen many people get into this platform. They'll start off for a little while and then they're like, well, maybe I'm going to go ahead and do something else. And their credit never gets fixed. Stay in the program. Let's get it done. We can get it done together so we can get you into home ownership. We can get you into that car you want, or we can get you to where your credit is just there so you're ready for whatever situation may come up. And these are some testimonials that we have to just kind of show Miss Kiwi there. She ended up working on her credit when she found out she was trying to get a place, and she's been so busy working with her son, and he's an athlete, and she didn't realize her credit was what it was until she got ready to try to get a place. And at that point, she realized, I've got to do something about it. She did. She was able to get her credit score up 24 points the first go around, and she's gone up several times since then. And again, we do have attorneys that are involved in the situation when necessary. And because they saw some things on her credit report that should not have been there, now can you say she's getting some money back? 2 times from 2 different reports. And then you see the Pharrells here, fantastic couple. And you see that his wife was the one that she said, hey, we got to do something about your credit. They he, she convinced him to do it. 97 negative items were removed off of his credit report, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. We're just letting you know that this is available. Go ahead and sign up today. Don't stress, I'm gonna think about it and maybe I'll do it. Just go ahead and sign up today. Get going on it. We'd be glad to help you. Showed you this video, please get back with them and let them know, sign me up now. Just send me the link. I'm ready to get going. And as soon as you sign up, you'll be able to start getting those dispute letters out today, that very same day that you sign up. Thanks for joining in. And remember, don't let your credit score stay the way it is if it's not good. Start working on it now. We would be glad to be a part of this solution for you. Take care.